the F800 BMW, and Andre Symes, the R1 Piers Canuti, a name we've come used to. Canute.
It's not Canuti, it's Canute. I also made that mistake, so I just thought, I got told by Wayne Orense this morning, Piers asked us nicely, it's Piers Canute.
Oh, is that where the black guy comes from?
The black guy.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, and the blood in the nose, yep, that's me. I'm
Alright.
always one for a bit of a blood nose, it's occasional.
You're a personal Rocky.
Yeah, I am a Rocky. You think I got these good looks from being nice?
You're punched into shape.
Punched into shape, always great stuff. Right, so South Motorcycles stepping up to the plate, sponsoring this one, the Clubman Classic and Breakfast Run Motorcycles. And as we said, some Keller Lawani sits there in pole position. Ferdy Schmidt on the R6 there with him. Mario Ferreira and William Morris on the two BMW R1100S boxer bikes sit on the second row. William Morris ahead there of Wayne Gress and Laverne Sabotka on the third row. Then the fourth row is JB Shermers and Derek Hendricks. Fifth row, Willem Lowe and Shannon Thompson, Yamaha and Kawasaki's. So lots happening out there. And, well, they're just having 2 warm-up laps. They'll come up onto the line shortly and we get the race underway.
Yeah, they'll also do 2 warm-up laps and then 8 racing laps like we did in the previous bike race. And 18 of them are scheduled to be out there. A number of the breakfast run bikes. Dylan Anderson on the Yamaha, on the 600 Suzuki. We have Chad Thompson, Philip Rimmer, and Michael Reifarth out there as well. That sounds like such a cool name, Michael Reifarth. It goes there with Michael Knight and Michael.
It's got a bit of a German, that we have only one click kind of approached it. Right, so the riders coming up towards the line, they're going to start lining up. I recommend for a crackerjack 8-lapper here. And we'll have a look, see. There you see on your camera. Bikes coming onto the line. 77 bike there of Piers Canute in picture. The 63 bike rolling through. That's JB Shermers. 86 bike there is Willem Lowe. So all the guys just finding their respective grid positions. You usually know by the time you leave the pit lane where you are posted.
Sometimes you draw a blank though, I would think, at times, Francois. And then
not when you're some Keller Lawani and you're on pole position.
Definitely not.
And Ferdy Schmidt there on the Project 60 machine sits there in number 2. And we're waiting now for John Green. He's got the 5-second board there.
Bravest man in motorsport.
Couple of bikes coming up back to the pit lane. Right, so we're at the back of the grid there, waiting for the lights. Lights off, and Ferdy Schmidt gets a crackerjack start. Makes his way down, and looks like Morris on the BMW boxer bike works his way down in there, and William Morris goes down. It's into turn number 1. They work their way up the Uber Straight. And here they come towards Quarry Corner, all trying to find their feet. Or is it Mario Ferreira? I think it's Mario Ferreira. Yeah. All Mario Ferreira holds the lead there on the BMW boxer bike. That's a big 1100 machine.
Mean Mr. Mustard?
There we go, and going past him now is some Keller Lawani, but Mario says, don't be stupid. What are you trying to do? I'm also riding an 1100. You come here with your little R6. What are you up to? Up the Tigerberg Straight. Now, Lawani opens up the gas there, gets past the BM, works his way now into Sorrel Sweep, dives in, pitches it over right. You see the rest of the bikes following suit. Working their way out now, down the back straight, and Lawani holds it. Morris runs a little bit wide, and looks like it could be Ferdy Schmidt coming there as they work their way down towards turn number 5, down the back straight. It's a bit of a bend to the left now. You come down and you grab a handful on that front brake. If you've got a quick shifty, we bring it down, get a bit of a power slide in, but these guys are just regulars, so they won't be doing all that fancy stuff, and they work their way now. You see a whole gaggle of bikes working their way out of turn 5 up towards us, all trying to fend for a position. But it's Lawani that crosses the line. He's followed there by cut-off frame by Jason Balterman. who sits now in third place on the BMW F8. Jason, what a beautiful comeback from this man. Not only has he come back from a serious motorcycle crash, but he is as fit as anything, lost a lot of weight and is really looking in great shape. Sits in third place and he's a big lad as he pitches it over there now into turn number 2. There you see them ahead there. Baltimore there with the white helmet works his way out, and he's followed there by Sabotka. Sabotka sitting up, Laverne Sabotka, then Mario Ferreira and Wayne Gress. There they go, pitching now into the Scepter corner. They're working them out in the Scepter corner up the Tigerberg straightaway. You see all the bikes coming in there, and in between that whole gaggle, that green bike there of Willem Lowe getting caught up in the traffic. Everyone works their way now up towards turn number 4. That's Sarl Sweep. Lowe caught up on the inside, not able to make a move. Now the leaders work their way down towards turn number 5. And in the front still, it's some Keller Lawani who's fending off the Gerard Frey. Pitch it down into turn number 5. They work their way now out of turn number 5. And coming up towards the bridge, it is still Lawani. Lawani giving it a full grunt as he comes up towards us there, and right up there, Gerard Frey sits close up. Jason Baltimore crosses the line in third. He's followed there by Laverne Sabotka and Gerard Frey. Followed by then that's Piers Canute, Shermers, Mario Ferreira, Wayne Gress, and Willem Lowe.
Lap of the race, the 1:39.43 for Gerard Frey, and that is 4/10 of a second, actually more 3/10 of a second quicker than Liwani, and 1/10 of a second between the two of them. Here they come through the turn 2 section, and Piers Canute, JP Shermers in that little gaggle as well. 7/10 between them as they cross the line. That's all Clubman's for the first 6. Mario Ferreira leads currently the in 7th position, the classic class, ahead of Wayne Gress's classic Yamaha R1, as we have the top 5 going through Sarl Sweep, the double apex right-hander.
Right, going down the back straight of the leaders down towards Pertamina Fostron corner, and I can tell you something for nothing, that Gerard Frey is right up there on the inside of some Keller Lawani. But Lawani closes the door as they roll out of turn number 5. Lawani, it's Gerard Frey and Jason Baltimore on that F800 GS is having a crackerjack race out there as they exit turn number 5 up towards the City of Cape Town bridge, under the bridge again. And Gerard Frey goes right past some Keller Lawani and works his way down towards turn number 1. So Gerard Frey takes the lead. Lawani will want to come back at him. It's 2,600. Gerard actually on a ZX10R, and some Keller Lawani on a YZF R6 sits up there, and Jason Baltimore on the F800 comes flying in there into turn number 2, followed there by Sabotka, Canute, Shermers, Lowe and Ferreira.
Yeah, Ferreira going into turn 2 now, still the leader of the class in 8th position. He's the classics. Derek Hendricks has come up into 9th position, and actually looking for that second classic bike. It was Wayne Gress, has probably had a moment, is now down in 12th position, but that is all the way bound in the turn 4 into the back straight.
Just quickly get on the back straight there. It's Gerard Frey leading, but I see Jason Baltimore has moved up into 2nd place. Jason Baltimore is 9 second, been chased there by some Keller Lawani. And Baltimore is having an absolute field day out there. There we see them exiting out of turn number 5, Pertamina Fostron. There's Baltimore in Scott. There's Frey, there's Baltimore. There is Lawani as they work their way under the City of Cape Town bridge down towards turn number 1. Gerard Frey having a lovely run. But on that F800 GS, Jason Baltimore is just pedaling along, and he's not allowing the ZX10R of Lawani to get past.
There's 4 laps left to go. JP Shermers comes through the start finish, and Willem Lowe takes a second off of Shannon Thompson, comes up into 8th position. Top 9 are all Clubman's bikes at this time. Wayne Gress finds himself in 10th position at the moment, but meanwhile back to 1st and 2nd now. Gerard Frey, 1:21.439, fastest lap 2 seconds between himself and Jason Balterman, with Liwani just check him in the background there as they
Have a
go
look.
through.
You saw on screen Jason Balterman right up there behind Gerard Frey. He's not letting him go. And Jason knows how to ride a bike. I'm going to tell you this much. There we go. There's Gerard Frey. Jason right up behind him. They're pulling a bit away there from Sakela Liwani. Coming into shot now. You can see Gerard Frey. And Jason is going to try and draft him as they work their way down towards it. But he's not close enough. Gerard Frey is winding up that 600 Kawasaki as he goes down there into turn number 5. That's Pertamina fast round corner. Jason Balterman quite quick through the twisty bits now as he worked their way through turn number 5. They're going to exit turn number 5 and come up towards us. There is Sabotka and Canute in there as well. That was having a great tussle coming out of 5. And your leader crosses the line. And well, I think they're got 3 laps to go. So there's your leader. And Balterman close by there. And Sakela Liwani in shot there. Works his way through turn number 1. Great stuff there now, up towards the Bear straight towards Quarry Corner. Frey goes in, but look at Balterman just sails into Quarry Corner and closes right up there behind. And with your 4th and 5th guys coming in, Sabotka and Canute. And your then 6th and 7th is Shermers, Lowe and Thompson working their way up towards Quarry Corner.
Watch that 5th and 6th place battle. They'll be making their way now towards turn 3, and that is Sabotka versus Canute. 6/10 of a second the last time out between the two of them. They now come on to the Tygerberg straight. Here they are, and going into the double apex right-hander at Saddle Sweep onto the back straight as they run. Is there going to be a move there from Piers Canute? We'll have to find out when they come towards turn 5, Pertamina fast run. I don't think it will happen.
Well, there we see Gerard Frey going in. Jason Balterman not too far away. Now is Sakela Liwani. They exit turn number 5, make their way through the kink up towards the City of Cape Town Bridge. Gerard Frey giving it a good horn when he crosses. That's to go. And Balterman's there with him there. And here comes your 4th and 5th, Sabotka and Canute. Sabotka ahead of Piers Canute. And then Willem Lowe comes into screen there with ahead of Shannon Thompson, Derek Hendricks. And then we go back down to turn number 1 there with 4 and 5. There's Canute on screen. And then we wait for Lowe Shermers. There's Willem Lowe on the green Kawasaki coming into turn number 1, followed there by Shannon Thompson. Willem Lowe works his way through, and he's down in P6. Your leaders working in the areas. Canute still having on screen having a great tussle there with Sabotka.
Sabotka just went quite wide.
Going into turn 3. Interceptor corner is once again Sabotka and Canute, your leaders going into Sarl Sweep, working the way down the back straight. There's your leader now on screen, and that is Gerard Frey, being chased hard there by Jason Balterman. He's been followed there by Sakela Liwani, and here's 4 and 5. It's Laverne Sabotka and Piers Canute. They're going to have to work their way down the back straight as the leaders go down, but I don't think Piers Canute is close enough to mount a challenge, or is he? He sits very close. He's close. He can maybe do a switch back there on Laverne Sabotka. But there's Balterman coming out, and there's Sakela Liwani. But I think Laverne Sabotka. Canute, there's a tight one up on the inside, and now it's pretty close to Laverne Sabotka as they work their way under the City of Cape Town Bridge. Sabotka pushing hard, and Piers Canute there going down into turn number 1. But Laverne Sabotka definitely the upper hand on that one.
A 1:29.13, the fastest lap of the race, and 2.6 seconds between Frey and Balterman. There is first and second now into the turn 2 section. Out of turn 2 through the Clubman run. There you'll see behind them Sabotka and Canute. They are still nose to tail with each other in 4th and 5th positions. Willem Lowe 9.6 seconds back onto the Tygerberg straight we run now. First and second, Gerard Frey, who's got the fastest lap and has got 2.6 seconds odd over Jason Balterman. Liwani in 3rd position now. It is the flag lap. Down the back straight, they'll come for the last time in the South Motorcycles, Clubman's Classics and Breakfast Run bikes. Just looking a little further down, Chad Thompson in 10th position is the leader of the Breakfast Run class, and Philip Rimmer and Dylan Anderson follow suit.
Oh, great riding there coming out of Frey. Gerard Frey doing sterling work up ahead of Jason Balterman. Jason looks over his shoulder. Yeah, they come up towards the checkered flag. It's going to be Gerard Frey getting praise from the pit wall, followed there by Jason Balterman on the F800 GS. Then it's going to be some Kela Lawani, Laverne Sabatka, Piers Canute. And, well, Piers Canute got ahead there of Sabatka right at the end and actually posted the quickest lap of the day. Wow, where did that come from? Now we wait for Willem Lowe crosses the line. Up behind him will be JB Sherber, Shannon Thompson, Jenny Hendricks. They will cross the line there together with Chad Thompson. And then we wait for the likes of Philip Rimmer. No, Dylan Anderson on the head of Philip Rimmer, then Wayne Gress, then Mario Ferreira on the other BMW. Here comes Ferdy Schmidt. Ferdy Schmidt crosses the line. And then up behind him will be Andre Symes, and then bringing up the rear will be Willem Morris.
Yeah, a bit of a tough race for Willem Morris. 17th position. We wait for him now. He's on the 1100 Beamer. Here he comes, number 13. One of the Mustard gang. And, well, that's just off of Andre Symes. But Wayne Gress on the R1 Yamaha wins the classic class ahead of Mario Ferreira on his Boxer Beamer. And like Francois said, interesting on the last lap, a 1:20.124 for Piers Canute. That was 0.6 of a second faster than Gerrit Frey's last lap time. So it just shows he has quite a bit of pace still in him in that battle with Laverne Sabotka. Willem Lowe, JP Shermers, as we're saying, but now we move on to the Alert Engine Parts GTI Challenge. Now, here we're going to go and be seeing some action.